Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. These are the 4 states where we consume sheep in major quantity.
Andhra,
Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. These are the, of course, Telangana also is a new state. So these are the states which consume sheep more and less goats.
So demand basically.
Yeah, demand. And suppose if you go to northern parts from Maharashtra and Orissa and above up to Jammu Kashmir, they consume only goats and no sheep. So suppose if you ask some North Indian persons whether they eat sheep, they say, "Eh, वो तो कचरा है, कौन खाता है?" They don't eat sheep. They don't consider sheep for food.
No.
No, it's a food habit. Again
So,
so,
a culturally
yeah.
deep-rooted habit.
So just we can quote Chinese citizens. They eat some snakes or some lizards or some cockroaches. It's their food habit. They relish that. That's the thing. So, but scientifically telling, say suppose if you say 100 grams of meat either from sheep or goat, if you analyze in a laboratory per nutrients, it will be same. Whether it is a dog meat or cow meat or this one sheep meat, goat meat, meat wise scientifically that contents will be same. It will not be much. But people say, we say
the sentiments and the emotion.
We say they have some medicinal qualities. These goats, they have medicinal qualities. Of course, milk is having medicinal qualities because usually they graze in the forest areas and they eat all sort of leaves. That tree leaves and all other things, herbs and everything they eat. No, but sheep they don't eat all those things. They eat grass from the ground. But that goats will pick all the leaves from the tree, shrubs and all. So usually medicinal plants will be there. Medicinal plants all in nature. So all these plants they eat and they acquire some medicinal qualities in their meat and milk and secretions. So that's why goat we say so having more medicinal properties. Even suppose if you go to some Ayurveda doctors, they give some medicines. They say take it with goat milk. So goat milk is it itself is a Ayurvedic medicine.
Because of the exposure to
all sorts of plants.
Of plants. That's why in Kannada there is one saying, no? Aadu muttada
soppilla. Sarvagna helada vachanavilla. Yeah.
So it's one animal which has universal exposure to the kind of herbs available.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
So yes.
So now actually India is having 7 crores of sheep and 14 crores of goats. This is population we are telling. So population of sheep in India is 7 crores, whereas the goat population is 14 crores.
Also because of, you just gave an example of all the south states, see, but still the majority is consuming goats.
So majority of all the states, only 4 states sheep and all other states goat. Naturally goat population is more. And the export quantity of goat meat is more than sheep meat, naturally, because availability the criteria. So North India, that demand for sheep is almost zero, we can say.
So in your opinion, eating sheep meat or goat meat, any variations in health benefits?
There should not be anything. Nutrition wise should not be a thing. But see, actually again this medicinal quality what we say now, it cannot be proven in any laboratory because we cannot extract any medicine out of that. Suppose if we say in allopathy we say paracetamol. So paracetamol you can extract, identify, you can name the chemical. But when it comes to Ayurveda, what exactly it contains, what is the name of the ingredients is difficult to tell. But only by practice, a belief, people say it's good, meat is having some medicinal properties, benefits. So it goes by practice. Even milk, so actually goat milk they use for so many things. We say
they have beauty soaps today.
Yeah, it will cure asthma. It cures. It will cure your allergies, so many allergies, and it is having a good cholesterol content. That
you vouch for it?
Yeah.
You vouch for it?
Yeah, definitely. And also, actually, it is proven that it increases male fertility. That goat milk will increase male fertility. Suppose a male person is having less fertile functions, so it will increase that male fertility. It will increase. So such things.
Because women only know goat milk soap variation.
Yeah.
So we didn't know the health benefit of
definitely it is,
controlling allergies, asthma.
So we quote one thing here. Our Bapuji, Mahatma Gandhiji, even it was his daily food. He used to drink goat milk and that peanuts, that groundnut. That was his major food. He was healthy until his demise. So there is nothing nutritious than this. So this goat milk is highly nutritious, medicinal, and it gives you immunity. It's good. Yeah.
Now comes my
Yeah.
next question.
Yeah.
How do I know? How do I source goat milk, and how do I know if it is the original one or if it is not adulterated?
Suppose if you are collecting from a proper source, yes. Suppose if you go to a goat farm and you collect from there, they usually take out milk and give. It is stored. Otherwise, some branded. In Bangalore, you get branded milk.
Example?
Example, Basta goat milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it?
You can book online.
Okay.
You can
Basta
take a
goat milk.
Basta Basta, Basta.
How much is it per liter?
Yeah, something 350 rupees.
Oppa.
Yeah.
And how many ml should I have in a day?
If you are taking like medicine, less. If you are taking as food, more.
Yeah. There is
no,
no
nothing.
cap as such.
Nothing,
Don't go overboard. Nothing. All right.
Actually, it's something like how it happens in online you can get it, Ninja cart or First Ninja or something, a big basket you can get online that. See how it is recommended here. In usually in urban areas, nobody buys goat milk in the rural areas because
I've
they
never
have
tasted
free.
in my
they have
life.
free.
I'm curious now. I want to order.
Yeah. Actually, why it is actually it is an infant food. We say it's an infant food. That goat milk is safe for infants. In urban areas, it so happens. No, usually women they have smoking. Smoking. They smoke and they drink. For the individual, what they do is different. But a milking mother, suppose if she is feeding mother to the baby, then that nicotine, that smoking nicotine and the alcohol, the residues they go in the milk to the baby, that will affect the brain growth of the baby. So usually pediatricians or gynecologists they suggest not to breastfeed. Suppose if they cannot come out of that habits, they suggest not to breastfeed. They feed from. So for such babies, so this goat milk is a preferred milk, and it is safe and nutritious and medicinal, and it promotes growth better.
And for adults, you're saying if you
Yeah,
want
adults
to,
also good.
out of curiosity, you can?
Yeah.
Or there is, it's not a requirement as to, like how donkey milk apparently
Yeah.
is good for your health. So likewise, goat milk is not a mandate.
Definitely is good, but our contention is persons who can afford it, they can do that for medicinal benefits or for nutritional benefits. But 350 rupees a liter, common man buying, it not be not be possible,
option.
and not every day they cannot use it.
The rest of the protocol through which this has to be consumed is normal. You have to boil it and consume.
just like suppose if you are getting that packed milk, it will be pasteurized. Suppose if you are getting raw milk from a goat directly from a farm, so there are few more farms surrounding where Bangalore, some farms are there. There you can source, you can go there, you can source the milk and you can take fresh milk. Then you have to boil it, because you should not take risk, because there is a disease called as brucellosis. So that is called brucella. That is you call it as zoonotic disease. Zoonotic disease means the diseases which are transmitted from animals to human beings. We classify them as zoonotic diseases. Among them, the brucellosis is very important, because it is common for people who live with animals or we consume raw milk. So they are exposed to such diseases. So actually it is very dangerous. Why? Because brucellosis, it causes abortions in female, human beings, women, and also it causes sterility in male husbands. So that must be. That's why we say while consuming milk, we have to boil. It's a tradition. So I say Indian system of cooking is the best in the world, because no bacteria, no virus can survive in the form of we cook. No? So nothing. All food we make it safe by way of what we cook. No? So it's suppose any raw milk is very dangerous. We have to boil it or pasteurize it, and then only we have to consume.